Good evening, good evening, good evening. Once again, this is Professor Lorenzo McCoy. I'm going to do an audio taping right now because I'm sure my battery's going to go out. I'm walking right now to the gym, which is approximately like 3.5 miles away from the house. Today marks the anniversary of me messing my back up at work about a year ago, July 27th. 2015. Today is July 27th, 2016. Now I'm making this video for those who don't know the situation and also for those who have a lot of excuses on why they can't do what they need to do to better themselves. Okay, check this out. For people already in my program, they already know this whole story, so bear with me. And for a lot of you, this is just a little reminder, a little kick in the butt for all of us. I really don't care what you're going through. I don't care if your man left you. I don't care if your wife left you. I don't care if your children are running you crazy, not cleaning up, doing bad in school. What the hell does that have to do with you eating right, getting rid of those cigarettes, stop drinking yourself to death? Huh? Tell me. But those are the things we use as crutches, right? We use our children as a crutch. If I had the right man, my whole life would be different. If I would have married Susie and not Deborah, I would not be going through this shiggity right now. Right? Now, I can succumb to those type of thoughts. I have done it, but in the end, I'm like, you know what? It's all on me. I have to take responsibility. I don't care if there's some truth to it. Because I'm a warrior, I cannot accept somebody else having that much more damn power over me. You hear me? Now, this is one, like I just told you, my back is still messed up. But during this time, I've used my time wisely, went back to school. I'm not going to sit around and wait on the workers' comp. You know what I'm saying? I went through all the therapy and did all their stuff. But the number one thing that nobody's saying is nutrition, 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 and proper movement. Now, they talk proper movement, of course, though, in the therapy. I got to give them that credit. But you know, it's not emphasized on what are you putting in your body. You have to lose anybody with back injuries, knee injuries, and you're overweight. I'm here to tell you, if you're not getting rid of that weight, that waste, oh, you're going to keep having the same problem. I don't care what surgeries you keep doing. I don't care how many times you let them burn nerves in your back. If you are overweight, the second you try to go to sleep, it's going to compress on your spine in a weird way, and you're going to feel it. My back's still hurting. Okay, we're gonna give your dumb ass another surgery then. Check that out. We're going to put you up under this knife again because we get paid for that. Now, that doesn't mean that every single doctor is thinking malicious thoughts when it comes to you. They may really say, you know what, this person is really sort of an idiot, but I love them as my patient. I want them to be free of pain. I told them they need to lose that weight, but I understand from my knowledge, I understand from my experience, most people just ain't gonna do it. Let me keep popping this monkey some pills so they can feel better. I'm just telling you how doctors talk. I'm just keeping it real with you. If you really know real professionals, you get a chance to hear how they really talk. Now, I know there's client and, and doctor privilege, client and lawyer privilege. You know, they don't have to say the names, but don't think they don't go back home and tell their spouse about you, the whiner. That's you, the excuse giver. Yes, that's you. I've been doing this business for years. No matter what job I do, I'm a painter by trade, but I always teach people about health because I just have a passion for health and science and for making money. So whenever I'm on one of those JOBs just over broke and I'm sitting there and people complaining, oh, I can't see myself doing that all my life. You know what we're doing now? Like, well, I'm not going to be here forever. I'm just passing through. But if you really do have a sincere attitude about what you're saying, allow me to introduce to you some information that you may not have been privy to up to this point. And you see them doing the snake. Well, you know, I would like to do it. My husband, you know, my children, you know, my wife, right? Acky dacky 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 wacky tacky. And I'm like, you know what? I don't care if you do it or not. I just hear you whining. And when I hear people whining, something inside me that's logical really thinks you want an answer, but I forget. People want a tissue holder. Here you go, baby. Dry those eyes. Yeah, you right. That man ain't nothing. He's pulling you down. That woman, yeah, man, that woman, man, you need to mess with Susie on the side. You know, they hook people up. You know what I'm saying? You get you a good mistress, they're going to talk to you right. They're going to treat you right. They always going to bring you lunch to work, right? Yeah, girl, your husband getting out of shape, you know what I'm saying? He should love you through any type of way that your body is, right? Ain't that what the whiners say? Now I'm getting on all of you because, hey, baby, this is my anniversary. Men and women. I got a real so-called injury, but as an athlete, it's just another learning lesson. See, when you injure yourself at a job, it is really not that much different from injuring yourself on the court, on the football field, the soccer field, you know what I'm saying, in the hockey rink. There's no real difference. The difference is an athlete understands that their body is a machine that needs to be taken care of in order for it to work at its best. Whereas a person who doesn't think like an athlete, who doesn't know that they're an athlete, begins to cry. Oh, it's an impediment. I don't think I'll be able to work again. You know? Yeah, I used to play ball. I would like to do things with my children, but you know, when you get old, I never believed that crap. When I used to hear older people say that when I was a child, all I had to do was look at somebody older than them who didn't believe that. And I knew that wasn't true. See, I always had the natural ability to be a professional, latent learner. I didn't have to go through it. I don't care about somebody being old. Now, I respect my elders if they have learned and earned a place through trial, tribulation, and learning, not just being old. See, we got too many old fools around. Let's start what this video is about. The old fools and the new fools. You know what I'm saying? And excuse me, because I'm walking, you know, I'm puffing. I got my change of clothes on my back and a towel. And we've been having a heat wave lately, so I'm here in DeKalb, Illinois. It's getting a little cool right now. But, you know, I'm walking. I forgot to take I was, you know, taping, so I forgot to walk down the path, so I'm on the side of the road. I got to make sure these trucks don't hit the brother, you know what I mean? Accidentally. But, yo, so during this year, going through I'm talking about my back still, especially when I take this walk, it's going to swell up. You know, it feels like sometimes during the day when it's not bad, it feels like somebody's sticking a finger right through my back. And other times it feels like somebody has a fist in my back. Then sometimes it feels like there's a fist turning. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody has a hole in my back and they stuck their fist in it and they're just twisting their fist. Man, I don't care. I'm too damn young and pretty to sit up here and just let myself fall apart. That's how you're supposed to see yourself, like an athlete. an athlete is going to push themselves, and I'm not talking about unskillfully where you mess up, because see, that's where an athlete understands. When they get injured, they know it's something they did wrong. They were training incorrectly, and they want to find out, what did I do wrong, and what can I do to my training to get back on point? Or I was injured while doing my sport, and still, I can't just stop training. What type of training can I do so that while I'm getting stronger and letting that body part heal, what can I do right now to let that happen? You feel me? Now you see the difference? Whereas people on the outside, because I met a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I was like, because I've never been through workers' comp. I've heard of it. I never really knew what it was. I thought you had to lose like a finger or an eyeball or something like that. That's just being honest. I thought that was only people that get it. They called me. When I got hurt, I was like, man, I need to sit down. You know, I'm a boss myself. So you can't really treat me like a slave. So I was like, hey, you know, something's wrong. I let them know. And I told the lady, it's like, well, you know, I think this Monday may not be in here. So, you know, let me call the appropriate people. I'm just letting you guys know. And I think they took it like, oh, who told you that? You know what I'm saying? Who gave you that permission? I was like, what? I said, I physically can't move. So I'm just letting you know, but it was on the weekend. So I let the people know that was there. So, well, what's going on? And that's where you have to remember, they don't give a darn about you, fool. You're just another cog piece in the system, right? But that's cool. I knew that. The thing is, you know, sometimes you have to be reminded. So as I'm talking to people who are going through this, man, they letting these people cut them up. You know, they adding dead bones to their body. Now, of course, sometimes some people really need it. Some people have been smashed at work. I mean, some people would never be able to move and have that functionality if they didn't go through a surgery. But you know what? Not most people, though. Especially with back injuries. Get your ass in shape. Proper movement. I'm not supposed to be walking this far. But if I sit on my ass and hope that the lawyers work on my behalf, I'm a man. I'm supposed to work on my own behalf. If I hope the doctors work on my behalf, that everything just might be okay. But what if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? What if it takes 2 years? I'm supposed to sit on my ass for 2 years, man. I went back. Of course, I went through the therapy and everything, did all of that, back and forth. Sometimes they pay you, sometimes they don't. Then they release you off for doctor's care and stuff. No more money. And I'm like, oh, no, we're not going to play this game. This is welfare. Welfare. So I said, no. I started building up my online companies, things that I did years ago anyway. And I said, you know what? This is the creator talking to me. See, check that out. That's not me saying, why does this always happen to me? Oh, woe is me. Everything bad always happens to me. No, this is the creator saying, you know what? You're not supposed to be doing those jobs. No way. You're a doctor, man. You're a professor. What are you doing? You're supposed to get hurt throwing boxes. It's more honorable to get hurt on a field somewhere if you're going to be doing something physical. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting down people, though, who, you know, not everybody's athletic. Not everybody has the mental capacity to start an online business. Most of you can. You're just too afraid to try it. You see what I'm saying? Most of you can, but some people are just ain't going to do it. And I'm talking about you can spend time and time and time with them for so long that they get frustrated. You know what I'm saying? And so they quit. That, and as you see, that still doesn't mean they couldn't do it. They just quit. Because the paradigm they're coming from is so awkward and backwards, it's hard for them to take on new information. That's really all it is. How fast can you learn? How fast can you basically go back to a childlike state and not care about how stupid you look when trying to learn another language, while trying to learn some technology. Most of us like to just say, here's the cop out, the whiner. I'm just too old. Well, you know I'm old school. No, you're not. You ain't that damn old. You're not 500 years old. Old school is when your ass is riding horses. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing, no engines around. That's old school. You're not that damn old. Humans don't live that long to be old school. You've never seen a mountain grow out the sea, right? You got trees around you way older than you. You're a young buck. So no matter how old you get, you young. You're supposed to keep learning. Partners, I'm talking to my elders right now, too. I gotta get in your butt, too, because you teaching the new generation all this stupid stuff. Stop saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I knew as a child something was wrong with that. I thought about it. And I said, wait a second. Because I've had 7 dogs growing up. And I know for sure no matter how old they get, if we change a paradigm in the household, say, okay, the dog pen is going to be over here, not over there. If you set up the boundaries and the rules and regulations, and of course you set up the reward system and you set up the punishment just through operant conditioning and classic conditioning, you can always teach an old dog new tricks. If your old butt goes to prison, you're going to learn the format. And I always use that because it's so drastic. But they don't care that you're old. Your butt's going to fall in line. They don't care if you're a female. Your butt's going to fall in line when you go to the military. So that doesn't have to be as drastic as prison, but, some similarities, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot more noble. But in terms of that boot camp training, they have to put you through a situation by which you can learn something you probably never, ever learned before. So what am I saying with all of this? Stop saying what you can't do. That doesn't exist. You're talking about what you don't feel like doing. You're too lazy. You want the world, but you don't want to put the work in to get it. Everybody want to eat the corn by raiding the barn, right? Nobody want to plant pecan. Everybody want to raid the barn. Everybody want to raid the barn. Everybody wants to raid the barn, but nobody wants to plant the corn. That was a reggae song I said, love. I forgot the rhythm to it, you know what I'm saying? But the concept, I'm a fool for concepts. I'm a glutton for concepts. I'm attracted to things like that. That's why I'm doing this video. As I'm walking, the pain is, of course, just like a lot of times, is leaving. Whenever I'm telling myself I'm going to do something way more vigorous than I probably should, according to this so-called injury, my mind sends my body endorphins and starts feeling good. I'm sweating because I got all these extra clothes and the towel I'm holding on with me. Got these earphones around me. Some sunglasses for when I get in there because I don't like looking at people in their eye. I like to get in there and really work out. So I got to take it. I can't do a lot of the heavy stuff that I would like to get real quick. But yeah, let me go back to why I'm also doing this video too. See, now I'm coming full circle. I have it ran a little bit for the lazy folks out there. I started my societies back up. My health society, my wealth society, and my learning foreign language society. For people that's always saying they want to get in shape, for people saying they always want to make money, they don't like what they're doing. Could I give them some information that I might have found during my travels that may be able to help them do something different? So I opened up those societies. The harvest is vast, but the laborers are few. But those who did show up, they got to learn. Their bodies changed forever. They're making money right now. For those who know, I gave up my wholesale, connect for a couple of businesses that I have. It's been fun. But now I'm doing it a step further. I'm getting deeper. Because there's so many people that still, I'm not believing having a step-by-step plan to really get this stuff done. So I did that. I set it up. And once again, today on the anniversary And see how I'm talking about it because it's funny to me. It's cool. I think I'm gonna go this path. This path is, I don't think you're supposed to go there this late at night, but I'm gonna go there anyway. I'm gonna go this way because you can't see anything. I've probably been walked off the path right into the Kishwaukee River. I don't feel like doing that tonight. I'm gonna go this other way. But yo, check it, man. Men and women out there, stop saying that you're ready to get in shape. No. My fault. Stop saying that you should stop smoking. You should lose weight. Yeah, I got this disease. I got lupus. I got whatever. All these different names. And people who just listen to me and follow the instructions. I'm not a God. I'm not your God. I'm just a brother with information because I read a lot. I started off early in life just studying. While everybody else is playing, I was that nerd reading medical books. So I come from a different paradigm, a way of life, a way of looking at life. So it's a lot easier for me to say, you know what, this is what you need to cut out. But I understand you need a step-by-step plan. Let's put this in place of that. You don't have to so-called go cold turkey. Just we want to streamline your diet. Then certain things we take away, we're going to put something else there. That's the key. When teaching people how to use a computer, how to build a website, we do it step by step. So tomorrow night, I'll be opening up again a society for getting in shape. Now, this one, I went ahead and opened up a whole new website just for the Health Society. It's connected to a private Facebook page so that you can talk to me 24 hours a day. And I don't mind calling people too. But, I do have a family. You know what I'm saying? I do work out myself also. And then whenever I'm in your town, I don't mind meeting with people too. So a lot of my clients, I like to say initiates, I don't mind meeting people, you know what I'm saying? Shaking hands and really seeing how you work out, seeing what you eat. You know what I'm saying? I've gone with a lot of people. Hey, let me see what's in your cabinet. That needs to go. That needs to go. You know what I'm saying? But I even show you how to. I don't want you to do this because most people, we do need to throw everything out. But I understand it costs money. So what I let people know, just don't buy this anymore. Once that's used up, be getting this one. You know what I'm saying? So we do it just like that. And you'll be able to log on, and the site, of course, instead of, the knowthyselfuniversity.net, it's the mother business of all of them. It's the umbrella. This one is called healthyselfuniversity.net. You go there. I've got 9 modules for you. There's a video that's going to drip to you every single day of your transformation. For those who want to do just 30 days, I got you. For those who want to go further because they're like, you know what, I'm liking the way my body's looking. I got to keep going. I got you 30 more days. I got the week 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the second month. And for people who want to go further than that, who says, you know what, I can keep going some more. I get you a couple more videos that's going to get you to that third month and beyond. That's what it's all about. And so in the vein of, I can't think of his name right now, but there was a trainer I saw on Sean Stevenson's show, the Health Model Show. And basically what he did was he couldn't, he was like a lot of us who grew up playing sports and things like that and really couldn't understand why so many people were complaining all the time. Just get up and do the work. So he purposely gained, I think he might have gained 70 pounds. Did he gain 70 pounds or 40 pounds? But he gained a lot of weight, which is different for him. He started eating like his clients would. Donuts, sodas, and things like that. Things that he just never really ate. And he let himself go. And it was very interesting for him. And see, for me, being injured, the first thing I noticed, I wasn't moving as much as I used to. I was at home a lot. I was working on the computer, Started building up these businesses, but I wasn't going to the gym, wasn't hooping every day, I wasn't lifting, I wasn't active. My weight went from 250 to 270. You hear me? Actually, it was like 275. And so I did what he did because I think that's a great thing. You get a chance to see how your clients feel. And he saw how hard it was after he gained that weight to lose it all again. Because his hypothesis was like a lot of people that's already in shape hypothesis. Man, I'm going to gain that weight, then I'm going to jump right back into what I was doing, and it's going to be all good. But no. See, there are chemicals in the food to make you want to keep craving it. There's a program in the lifestyle of lethargic living that basically keeps you from wanting to do anything. There's a gas station and a fast food within every step of your life, right there for you. You know what? I was going to cook something, but let me just go through this drive-through. I don't feel like cooking for the children tonight. Hey, I'm going to go to the store right quick and get a couple of meals that I can microwave, right? It's set up that way. All of those things are the detrimental weapons that are destroying our health. I mean, it's set up that way. So in this course, you're going to get so much information. You're going to get more information that your trainer's giving you. And I'm not putting down trainers, but if your trainer, the first thing they do, and I know they were made to after a while give you an assessment. They used to just throw people around the treadmill. First thing, when you want to lose weight, get your ass up on the treadmill and start running. Get a sweat. But it's deeper than that. You need somebody to help you change your brain. See, I'm a fan of neuroplasticity, neuroscience. The brain's ability to be malleable, to bend, to form new pathways around bad behaviors, to re-hardwire the mind. If your trainer's not talking about that, he ain't talking about nothing. I'm just keeping it real with you. And it's deeper than making a couple of shakes every now and again. Oh, I got this shake. Oh, I got this peroxide. Because people, see, you're raised in the West. You're in the Matrix, baby. You're raised in a society that loves and craves that one-hit wonder. You hear me? You listening to me? That's why that's the paradigm you were given. You're looking for that one pill. You're looking for that one workout video. You're looking for that one book. You're looking for that one apparatus that you could put up on your bed, take it out, and just start working out on it. And it's going to change everything. Right? Okay, I want to start smoking. So let me go and get these electric cigarettes. Right? Let me put this patch on. It's going to do it for me. They understand you. So they make products for you. See, they know there are people like me and others that are giving you the information that are breaking down their walls. So they're like, damn, we got to give them something. So when you're like, wait a minute, this soda is bad for me. Let me go to this diet one. See, they're ready. They know you're looking just for the superficial, something that looks like or sounds like it's healthy. That's why they can give you a soda and put diet on it, and you don't know it's worse than the regular soda. You might as well keep drinking the regular soda. You didn't know that. And I'm talking about, I'm seeing clients all the time who they're so trained to do it because, see, once again, we got to talk about how the brain works. They've been doing it so long, and they've been telling themselves the lie so long through social engineering. Something that happens is cognitive dissonance. When I come with information that combats the crap they've already been told, they can't hear it. It will totally mess their world up. Oh, it's a very small percentage. It feels like 1%, but it's probably like 3 or 4 who are okay with you shaking their whole world up. Most people, that's not the case. And I'm talking about these are smart people. It's not always the poor. It's people who got good jobs, who make $200,000 a year, can have dumb belief systems. And if you shake them up, they don't know what to do. Grandmama told me this. You trying to say my mama didn't know what she was talking about? What? I've been doing this all my life. It was good for my grandparents, but you know what? This is scientific, baby. You're not eating what your grandmama had. You don't own a farm. You don't live on a farm. And you don't live right next to one. And if you do, you can't buy from them. They sell straight to stores. And if you do, it will behoove you to go and make relationships with the natural farmers around you so you can buy your food wholesale. Get a co-op together. Those are the things I talk about. Those are the things you're going to get from me. I'm not your regular trainer. I'm a life coach. And even deeper than that, I'm a friend. I'm a family member. I'm a big brother. I'm your daddy. I'm the one that's going to show you the ropes. And once again, I'm doing the same fit to fat to fit. Once again, that I did last year when I started this company again. Because I want to document it a little bit better. See, it's easy. It went so fast. I was like, wow, I lost all that weight, got in shape. And because I picked up a lot of clients so fast, I was more into them taking before and after pics and things like that. I was doing some good documenting in the first part with long, hour-long videos of my shirt off, showing the man boob, titties, and everything, showing the gut jiggling. And people was able to see, and I was doing it because I wanted to show you it ain't even about super heavy lifting right away. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm just going to go for broke, go crazy. I was showing people by changing and scientifically streamlining what you put in your mouth, and then my secret technique to train your brain to understand, sorry, there's an ambulance coming, to train your brain what to put in it, or what to put in your mouth. People are benefiting more from that. Yeah, ambulance just rolled by. There's a Kishwaukee Hospital, up here by the gym. So you're probably going to hear that a couple more times. So far, we've walked about 2 miles. I'm coming up on the Kishwaukee YMCA here in DeKalb, Illinois. So that's approximately about 2.4 miles. I always look at that. I always push the odometer whenever I'm driving around any city I'm in. I like to know exactly how far things are. So this is exactly 2.4 miles from the house. But no, what I offer you, and you don't have to get it from me, you can get it from whoever. But these are the questions you need to ask your trainer and other people, your doctors. If they're not telling you what to put in your mouth, and I'm not talking about pushing you to buy the supplements that they have. Not talking about that. I'm talking about you're supposed to start first with whole foods. Organic is possible. You're supposed to be going in that direction eventually. But first, before you look for a pill, a drink, you should be eating something that grows out of the ground. If your food, most of your food doesn't grow out of the ground, something's wrong with you. See, you want a nice, good-looking, healthy body on the planet Earth, but you want to eat like an alien with foods that never existed on the planet Earth. So alien things are going to happen to you. Diseases that humans never got, you're going to get them. I mean, it sounds so logical to me. Even growing up, it just made more sense to me because I allow myself to think outside of the paradigm that we've been given. I create my own by looking in nature, by playing with bugs and different animals. That was me. I was studying the ants. I used to sit there and pull off the bark from the trees and watch the ants and termites fight. I was amazed by the ingenuity of nature. And also, every single being on the planet, plant, human, and so-called animal, insects, they eat a certain thing. And if you feed them food that's supposed to be the substance of another being, they will die. I can say that in so many different ways. And yeah, I can sit in a nice suit and invite you over with a couple hundred of your friends. Everybody pay $100, and we can sit there all day, and I can bring up a whole lot of other people to keep saying the same thing over and over again to you. And how come it doesn't work? It works for that same small amount of people that say, damn, I never thought about that. Diet soda is worse. I'm not drinking that crap anymore. Pouring it out. What? White sugar is like cocaine? That makes sense. I get it now. You take a natural coca leaf, Indians chew on it in the Andes Mountains to go up higher so they can deal with the thinning air, the thinning atmosphere. It helps them to cultivate things up in the high regions in the mountains, and they're not getting addicted on the stuff. But once you so-called refine it and turn it into a white powder, where there's nothing left but a white powder, it's a very addictive drug. You do the same thing with wheat, natural substance, and it's brown, melanated. You reduce it to its refined white powder state, and it's a very addictive white powder. You do the same thing with sugar cane. It's brown, melanated. You reduce it and refine it to a fine white substance, it becomes a drug. Just the word drug comes from drying process. But we know what drugs are. That means something totally different even now. It's a chemical. It doesn't even resemble what it used to be. It's so logical. But there's always going to be that small percentage that gets it. They can sit at a seminar and say, never thought of that. It totally changed their life. But that may not be you. If you're still out of shape and you're 50 years old and you've been like that most of your life, I know you've come across a lot of information. So it's deeper than just getting some good information. Don't you know people who go to church and go to the mosque and still do crazy stuff that it says not to do? But they go to church and the mosque every day or at least once a week. They read the Bible, they read the Quran, they hold it, they recite stuff to Buddha, whatever. And it doesn't change the human behavior, because human behavior does not change by words. You must put human beings in a certain physical construct along with those words by which all they can do is the desired behavior. Then after a certain point, the brain will hardwire itself to keep doing that action. That's what this whole thing's about. That's what I offer. I'm not offering just some cool recipes, a couple of exercises you can do, because you're not going to do it. And if you did it for a little bit, it's not going to change your life for the rest of your life. I'm tired of watching people die physically, and I'm tired of watching people die spiritually. I don't know what I'm going to do. Get your ass up. I know I should, but do it now. Well, tomorrow. No, do it right now. Show me and show you ready. Do it right now. See, I'm not giving you no excuses. See, with my other plan, you had to call me and I had to sit up because I fire people. I don't take everybody as a client. You're not running my spirit down. I don't care how much money you got. If you dragging me down, somebody who's naturally energetic, you got to go. I don't hear, here's your refund. You got to go. You're not taking this serious. Go. Bye. There's too many people here who need this information that I can be giving my time to. Because you know what? I feed off people too. We're human beings. Don't you ever watch the videos from The Rock? He feels people. He's a black Samoan brother. You know, he's coming from a double culture of people, love, family. That's what we're about. When he's in that gym, he's thinking of his past, his present, his future, his family, people that he met with no legs, no arms, but saw him and saw a video that he was in. And it was like, man, I saw you. You gave me the strength to keep on going. The fact that I can meet you and say thank you does my heart well. And you can see the rock. See, some people lie, but you can tell he's a genuine brother. He really feels that. He's really like, you know what? I appreciate that. And when he puts up a picture or a post and says, this is what it's all about, and he's shaking the hand of a young child or an older person to say, man, you changed my life, that's what helps you keep going. That's what helps you keep going. I'm the same way. I don't want your money if you're dragging me down. I don't want you coming into the private Facebook page of Heal Thyself University. Oh, I don't feel like doing nothing today. See, you're going to feel like that. Now, it's one thing coming off like that at first, but then you need the energy of the group to say, oh, come on, let's do it. And you say, okay, cool, I'm doing it. Some people, they just want to keep, hey, guys, how about we don't do nothing today? How about we only do one lap? See, your ass got to go. That's death. I'm not letting death around me and my people. Once you become a part of my society, you my people, you my family. What does your Bible say? When it's like, Jesus, where your ass at? Which is crazy. You got a little boy. Y'all walking for 3 days, didn't know he wasn't with you. Let's go. We got to go back. He in there teaching. Hey, Jesus, ain't that your family right there? My family are the ones that does the will of my Father, the Creator. I thought that was hip. I read that when I was a child. That let me know that it's not about your physical, biological family all the time. I love, of course, my parents. But I got a lot of cousins. We're not that close. But I love when I meet some of them. A lot of them I only met on Facebook. But there's a lot of them that I saw that we got the same vibration. I didn't get a chance to grow with them, but I have a certain appreciation. Then I got some a little bit too thugged out for me. Still love you. Can't hang around you like that. Might go to jail or something. You know what I'm saying? You might get caught up. Too easy to get caught up. Sometimes you got to love some people far away. You get around them, man. You catch cases so fast. You're like, hey, what happened? I thought we were just going to the store. They robbed the place or something. You know what I'm saying? But those are lessons that I'm talking about. I'm giving you the opportunity to align yourself, not even just with me. Go out tomorrow and align yourself with somebody who has a vibration about life. Stop being the one coming back home. You know why a lot of you women, and I know I seem like I'm going on a lot of different tangents, but it's all the same energy. I'm tired of hearing women talking about, oh, my man don't do this, he ain't romantic. What did you do, though? I used to be married. I'm not putting down my ex and nothing like that and other women I've been with. I only like to talk about the positive stuff, but I sure enough can teach people about the negative stuff because we've all done it. If you go back home to your spouse and you say, oh, hey, when they come home, your face don't light up. It's like, you just start running down the bills immediately. That don't make me want to come home to you. Now, that don't make me, I'm not saying I'm not the type of brother to go out in the street, but there's a lot of people they will. Same thing for a man. When your woman comes home, oh, well, and your children, you need to take care of this. What you going to cook? Right when she come in the house. She don't want to hear that crap. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the children. Don't let the children run up and drain her either. Same thing with you women. Don't let the children run up and drain daddy right when you walk in the house. If they're not coming, daddy, with hugs, but don't let them come with, you going to take us there. Mama said you to ask you if we can go outside. Yeah, don't hit him with that so fast. He has to detox. She has to detox. But when you come home and you look at that other adult, that spouse, that girlfriend, that boyfriend, that wife, that husband, and all you got to do is mean mugs, like, how come we don't ever go out? I mean, number one, because you ask it like that. And I tell every woman that likes to tell me stupid stuff like that, and I say stupid because I'm making them think. I say, when y'all really want something, you know how to get it. Is that how you talked to him when he bought you that brand new car a couple years ago? When that comedian came to town and you really wanted to go, or that music group, the rap group, R&B group from the 90s, you know, then even for you older women from the 70s, the 60s, or whatever, young chicks, you know what I'm saying, Lil Boosie or whoever's in town, y'all really didn't have the money, but, oh, babe, I really want to go. Everybody's going to be there. It's the biggest concert of the year. You talk to him the same sloppy way you talk to him when you're like, how come you don't ever massage my feet? See how I did the voice? Like, that's how they voice sound. And this is a woman. How come you don't never give me a massage? Ain't that more Simpson sisters? How come you don't never give me a massage? Number one, because you sound like Sasquatch. How about that? I'm not massaging Sasquatch. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I'm not massaging no other dude. That's not me. Same thing for you guys. Don't sound like a female. How come you don't never run my back? Because number one, you sound like a female. You don't sound like somebody that's bringing that woman out of them. Number two, when you come home, and no, under this part, this is what I tell them also. Talk to your husband the way you talk to that nice-looking guy at work. Yeah, now look at y'all now. See how you thinking? Tyrone? Yeah. You talk to Tyrone totally different. Well, Tyrone's a real man. He know how to treat a woman. Well, check this out. You talk to Tyrone a certain way, so you get a certain response from Tyrone. But if Tyrone goes home and his woman talks to him like you talk to your husband, Tyrone's a different cat at the house. Same thing for you guys. My secretary know how to treat a man. Yeah, because when you come in, hey, sweetie, how you doing? What we got going on today? You don't talk to your wife like that no more. You used to. So, yeah, she's nice and chipper. Number one, you paying her. You put some money in your wife's hand, she going to talk a little different, too. That's something I learned. My father taught me that. He said women are driven. It's not a put down. Women are driven by money. He said whenever you see your daughter, put $1 in her hand, especially if she cleans her room and all this stuff. Now, you do it for your son, too, but it does something different. Just check it out. It does something different for a female. When I used to do that, I was like, man, he ain't lying. I tell my daughter, baby girl, you go and clean this up for me and give you $1. Oh, $1 right now? And she gets right to it. Now, a son would do it too, but it's just something different for them. Money, they understand it a little bit better. Now, guys, you know, even when I was young, I remember I knew it could buy me candy and all that type of stuff. But if you really notice your children, you notice men and women by nature, and I'm talking about not, it's frivolous women, of course, and frivolous guys. But women by nature, who you think saves more naturally? And I'm not talking about industrious and prudent men. Of course, they save more than anybody. But women by nature are the ones, they will hoard that money. They'll spend yours, but money they get, they saving it. But they're just that way by nature, though. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we'll be like, we'll spend it all because we know in our minds we'll go out and make it again. Okay, I saw how that went. Let me go ask Daddy if there's something else I can clean. Then we sitting looking at stupid. Oh, Dad, no, son, I already cleaned it up. You're like, dang. Oh, man. I was going to go out today with my friends and was buying candy. I'm the only one with no money. Oh, you should have thought of that. And your little bitty sister might be the one loaning you some money. Because she still has it. She got it in her pocket, in her little purse. And you have to do that, though, with your wife. Now, of course, women, y'all can be stingy. Don't let your man constantly giving you something. And I'm going to tell you, I'm not putting no names out there, but I used to buy women whatever they wanted. And I remember I needed to get a suit for a job. You know what I'm saying? And it was during a time where I spent everything on bills. And I was like, oh, man, I need to get some more underwear. You know what I'm saying? I can't wear no basketball shorts under a suit. I got the suit. I ain't buying no grown man, no drawers. What? Excuse me? So, but it's cool. I learned how to stop arguing. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, too. It's about changing the way you see life. There's no need to argue. But after a while, you know, yeah, you do, baby girl, you're right. I probably shouldn't be buying no woman no lingerie, no drawers, no bras. Oh, no. You're right, baby girl. A grown man paying for his haircut because my wallet is not here, or I spent all the money on the bills for the house, that little stuff. You're right, baby girl. You don't need to use your money for a grown man's haircut. See, somebody programmed a lot of these women with that stuff, stupid stuff. Baby girl, you know how much it cost me to get your hair done? $80 to $150 for the weird stuff, especially, you know, in the black community. You know, I wouldn't put a lot of money in that fro. And I've never been with a woman with the weed thing and all that stuff. I heard that stuff can be expensive too. But even natural hair, that stuff costs. It costs a lot, especially when the hair grows long. But you mean to tell me I can't say, hey, baby girl, if you spot me $20, I'm going to go get my hair cut right quick. You know, I can wait to payday, but I like to get it cut right now while I know it's Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the only one up in there. I don't know if I should be paying for a man's haircut. Who the hell programmed your crazy ass with that thinking? But when you talk to your spouse like that, you're supposed to get a certain type of behavior. Same thing with you men. Of course, when you talk to that mistress, it's a big fantasy time. You need to be able to do that with your wife. Same thing with you females, all that sneaking and stuff y'all doing with the guy at the church, the guy at the school, the guy at the job. He know how to treat a woman. No, he don't. Because he didn't go up to your husband and say, you know what, you got a wonderful woman. She's ready to leave. What are we going to do about it? That's when you got a man. I don't see that going on. I see that male acting like a little biatch, if we be honest, sneaking around. I'm never going to put a woman in that situation. If we can't go tell, and number one, I don't want no woman with a man, you know what I'm saying? I can get somebody that's by themselves. But if a person was to do that, if you're really a king, and that, let's say that man is really mistreating that woman, you go and let him know, you know what? She ain't coming back here to get beat up on. Help her get up out that house. You be that man. Now, of course, when there's children involved, that stuff can get tricky, you know, so you got to really know what you're doing. But don't put that woman in a situation where she's lying to her husband. I don't care how bad he is. Because if she's lying and stuff, there's something wrong with her. That's just how I see it. Now, what does this have to do with losing weight and all that type of stuff? It's your mindset that has to change. Stop living lies. In my society, we don't talk about cheat days. Oh, do you have a cheat day? That's what people can say. I can eat brownies and whatever they want to eat. We don't use that term cheat. I don't use it in my life, even in relationships. There is no cheating because I don't see it as a game. I take it too serious. Don't play me. Don't play me with this health thing. Don't play me with that love thing. I don't play. You know what I'm saying? I put too much into it. It's too much at stake for me to be playing. So even with your health, we're not going to talk about cheat days, but we may have days where it's in the plan where you can, I ain't going to say do whatever, but you can splurge on certain things. That sounds a lot better to me than cheating. Now, this sounds like a rant, but check it out. I'm about 1 block away from the gym. So it's 3.4 miles. Now, I could have made this recording at the house sitting down, but this is a good idea. I needed somebody to talk to while I'm walking. But I'm going to use this, guys. This is a nice commercial. Stay away. Go check out. Hopefully you got some nice information. I wanted to put something out. I've been busy over the last, I feel like 3 weeks building this website, HealThyselfUniversity.net. Check it out. You won't be able to see anything till you pay. So for this week, because it is my anniversary, it's just $97 for me to be your trainer. You get all the videos, and I'm going to constantly keep putting information in it. So it's too much information for $97. And it's for a year-long subscription. So that means constantly way past 30 days. Now, I want you to go and see how much it is that you're paying. Now, if you already got a trainer, that's still good because you can go to him with information that I'm giving you and just go test it out, see if you know what I'm talking about. A lot of them do. They just can't tell everybody because everybody is, not coming there to really do anything. They come there to play. They know that most people that come into the gym are not coming back. So they got to work with numbers. They can't give everybody all the information. But once you show them that you're serious, and once you're in my society and I'm helping you do this thing for the rest of your life, I'm taking you step by step. So it's not hard. I'm talking about you men too. I know a lot of you guys I went to high school with, I can still dunk. And with this bad back, something is messing up my left leg, but off my right leg, I can still poke. I'm 43 years old. And with all this weight, I can still dunk. It ain't about height. It's because I'm still conditioned. You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm out of shape, I'm still in shape. I can still, if I have to run a mile, I can do it. I'll be out of breath because I haven't been moving, but I can do it, though. I see a lot of brothers I went to school with, a lot of them have heart attacks, and they're not even here anymore. We ain't that old yet. Come on, people, we got to do better. So, oh, man, especially women, white, black, Mexican, Native American, all of my friends growing up. That weight, killing us. And it's deeper than going to get a Weight Watchers shake. I'm not putting down most of these programs or whatever. I'm walking across the street. Now I'm here. But it's about having that knowledge, people. It's about having that knowledge. So this is a nice hour-long walk. Looks like it's 56 minutes, 47 seconds. And I'm here. I got to jump across this. That hurt. A little stream over here. Going up this little hill, and I made it. I'm here. 3.4 miles. So I must have been going a little fast, because, an hour, 2 miles an hour. So I must have been going a little fast, too. Because usually it takes, if you go on a slow walk, 2 miles an hour, of course. It takes an hour. Is when I'll be at the Kishwaukee. I went that extra mile. So, yeah. I mean, I was walking 3 miles an hour, which is nice. If you ever think about your treadmill speed, 3 miles an hour. 3.5, a little faster. Nice brisk walk. So this is nice. Talking with you guys. Thank you for listening. Happy anniversary to me. And for all of you people, get up off your ass and just do it. Let people like me help you out step by step. If you can't put 97 bucks into your health, I don't know what you're going to do. And sorry for a lot of people can't take that language. I'm just sorry. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know what you're going to do. But, this is going to be the commercial going up on the site. Depending on how I feel, I might finally tune it later on this week and put up something a little bit more polished, no so-called profanity and stuff like that. But this is what's going up there now because people need to hear it. Oh, I see another teacher used to teach at the school up in here. All right, well, guys, I'm signing off. I'm going into the gym.